Hi, good to link up with you once again. Are you going through a lot right now and you want to conceal it? You want to keep what you're going through to yourself because that very enemy, that very person you consider to be your enemy, you wouldn't want her to know that you are actually going through a lot. And you are looking for ways to conceal your problems within yourself and to conceal your feelings. Okay, that's what we're going to be talking about right now. It's true that you may start having some acne, pimples, or your face breakouts. It's natural. Okay, your hormones are reacting to what you're going through. You're not sleeping well because you are going through a lot. You are not happy. You don't have that peace, inner peace. At the moment, you don't have that inner peace because you know that you are going through a lot. So aside from those things that may expose or reveal what you are going through, which you can easily conceal, someone may come to you and say, you're having breakout, what happened? You may just simply tell a little lie that you change your soap, or that you change your cream, or that you use one facial cleanser or the other, and that is what your face is reacting to. That's all. That solves it. So if you are looking for ways you could still keep your problems to yourself, you can still conceal your feelings even when you are going through a lot, there are ways to do that. This is what we are going to be talking about now. Factors to consider when you are going through a lot. That is today's topic. Interesting, right? So if you're actually going through a lot, the first thing to consider, the first factor is know it that you are going through a lot. Yes. Be able to lay your finger on that very problem that is making you lose sleep. That's the very thing, the first thing you must know. Because so many people get confused when they are going through a lot that they don't even know what is actually disturbing them. They can't even place a finger on what is disturbing them, because you may even meet your divine helper. You may run into your divine helper who may ask you, what is the problem? How can I be of help? And you are confused. So be able to know what is making you go through a lot. Be able to point at that problem. The reason is that when you know what you are going through, you'll be able to pray aright. When you're praying, you'll be able to pray targeted prayers and not to wobble around. Okay? That is number one. Then number two, know it that you are not the only one going through stuff. You are not the only one going through a lot. For the fact that somebody did not ask after you, maybe the person did not see you at a particular place, she used to see you and she didn't ask after you. Then when you happen to see that person, you begin to twist your face. When the person asks you, why are you giving me cold shoulder? What's the problem? You say, you didn't even ask after me. Do you know what that very person is going through? Okay? That person too may be going through a lot. You are not the only one on this journey. So many people could be going through a lot. So don't condemn someone just because the person did not ask after you. Okay? Then number three, try your best not to wear your problem on your face. Try your best not to be unpleasant, not to be snappy, not to be unfriendly. Because when one is going through a lot, these are the factors that can just reveal, that can just expose you, even when you are trying to hide it from people. So when you are coming out, try to wear your sweet smile, try to be friendly, be pleasant. Don't carry it on your face. Don't carry it on your head like a tray of oranges. Okay? Then number four, always tell yourself that what you're going through right now is a phase. Oh yeah? That this one too will pass. Tell yourself that. And while you're telling yourself, please make sure you don't talk to yourself while you're walking on the way. Your mind can communicate with you always. You don't need to talk while walking. People may think that the thing is affecting your brain, that you are no longer normal. So always tell your mind. Be able to console yourself that, see this thing I'm going through, I will wriggle out of it. It's just a phase. Okay? This one too will pass. If you have some biblical quotations that can help you Always recite those biblical quotations. There's power in the word of God. Great power in the word of God. So locate those biblical quotations, recite them, talk to yourself. Honestly, it has a way of healing you from inside. That's a fact. That's a fact. Tell yourself, this is a phase. I will wriggle out of it. Okay? Then number 5, don't begin to be worried when you see yourself dreaming about what you're going through. You see yourself every time you're dreaming about this, it's natural. It's because you always have it on mind. That is what occupies your brain. So when you sleep having those problems in your mind, and that's why you keep dreaming about it. Oh my God, I've been praying and I've been having terrible dreams concerning what I'm going through. Are you sure God is hearing my prayers? He's hearing your prayers. Your brain is just reacting to what you're going through. So if you begin to have funny dreams about what you're going through, don't be disturbed. Continue with your prayers. Okay? Always tell yourself that somebody somewhere must have gone through worse situation that you are going through right now, and the person was able to wriggle out of it. The person was not drowned in the ocean of our problem. That's just it. Console yourself, comfort yourself, and comport yourself. These are the factors you should always bear in mind when you are going through a lot. Don't show it to everyone. Don't have this frown that will make people ask you, why are you like this? You are not avoiding people. You hardly laugh. You are so snappy. No. They will always come to ask. So when you don't give them or show them that facial expression that will make them ask you, they will ask you. So when you now wriggle out of that problem, nobody will even know that you went through that kind of experience or that kind of problem. What they will hear is your testimony. And you know, testimonies can be so sweet. So hold on there. If you are going through a lot, you are not the only one going through a lot. So many people are going through a lot. The thing is that, you know, as our faces are different, so are our problems as well. Your problem may be different from mine. That's just it. So keeping on, keep your shoulder high. You're going through a lot right now because you're alive. People who are gone cannot go through our life. Okay? So keeping on. Don't lose hope. God is hearing your prayer and he will answer your prayer. Remember that particular popular verse in the Psalms, the biblical Psalms, that says, "Oh Lord, I hear prayer. Unto thee shall all flesh come." Which means that God hears prayer. And because he hears prayer, he can also answer prayers. That's it. Okay? Ponder on these factors and forge ahead with your life. Life is sweet. It depends on the type of sweetener you add to it. It's sweet. Don't allow what you are going through right now begin to give you the impression that life is not sweet. Life is sweet. And God answers prayers. Thank you for listening. One love.